Hey, so welcome to Sunday. Man, did English really have to have two pairs of days of the week that... Okay, I probably was talking over that, but I heard like a bird chirp combined with electronic beep. That was weird. If it's audible, here's an instant replay. Okay, now there was your instant replay. Or I just put my hand out because I probably just talked over it and you couldn't hear shit. Or maybe I hallucinated that. That's not something I probably should have joked about, but yeah, I recorded a lot of segments last Monday. Excuse me, last Friday. They don't even share the same first letter. Come on. And I think that wasn't the best idea, but good. Yeah, it's interesting, I think, looking at this morning. What I did was I started to film a reaction to Day -1 in Vale from Straight Kids, and I realized it was basically them all talking to each other in Korean with no subtitles because JYP does not put subtitles on them, and stays are not fast enough. But I also want to say that I'm not going to do a react. I know this is probably really old news at this point, but I'm not going to do a reaction to the Dua Lipa / Blackpink collaboration, because one, I've already listened to it, and two, I've already watched a bunch of people react to it and basically say my thoughts of, yeah, it was neat, but I mean, the lack of rap was a bit disappointing. People are saying, oh, normally when there's a featured artist, they like, it was on that matched the tone of the song, except the fact that like a lot of times when there's a featured artist who does rap, even if the normal like artist does not have any rap in it, they will include it. So that's not exactly the best point, but really the biggest point is it's super repetitive. Like there's some good lines in there, but it's just overshadowed by the title being repeated too many times. And I think that's a shame. Guess while I'm on the subject, someone in Jenny, I think it's Jenny, hopefully I can have text over here that tells me I'm wrong if I am. Maybe I'll even say, yeah, you were right if I was. But one of the members of Blackpink is apparently is filming a solo music video in Europe, which makes you really question, like, wait a minute, they've done, like, really? This early? I mean, to be fair, it is K-pop, and someone doing a solo act does not mean the group is broken up. But given YG's history with such things, it's a little irksome. Yeah, there's kind of a... I just don't think there's enough music out there. I mean, I've heard that there's apparently a bunch of stuff on Blackpink House and other things that are like, hey, you did it, yay. But like, it's just not enough music. And I think that's the thing, is that, yeah, great variety shows and whatever, Dad is going to go out for a bike ride, and I can tell that because he's wearing clothes that you would literally only wear out to a bike ride. And yeah, I mean, I've not watched a lot of Run BTS lately. I used to. I've not watched a lot of Stray Kids video content. I don't actually watch. There's a period where I watch a bunch of Voice Stories subtitled content, but I think, like, yeah, I think it is sort of, I think that is something, you know, it's about the music. It's about the music. But moving on from that, moving on to today. What is today up to? I'm really not liking the look of how long this thing's going. Looks like this is going to be a pretty long week. Or at least these 2 days are. So what about today? Well, today I'm going to go over, I'm going to work on TASing some more, and I'm also going to work on setting up a virtual machine on my laptop so I can continue to do TASing while at school intermittently. Because the thing I've realized is that being only able to do it on my desktop is a huge downside. Unfortunately, I've lost the ISO that I needed to make the Windows XP virtual machine. So I have actually another, and the one for the task thing is really big. But on the plus side, I have one that's way less used. So I copied all the files for that over, or at least hopefully just the relevant ones over. I'm gonna start a new VM, then I'm gonna delete the files that are there and put them on the flash drive, put the ones that I took off the desktop onto the flash drive, and hopefully that means I'll have a working XP virtual machine there. And then I take that and I launch it and I download the proper stuff to do whatever Windows gubbins, whatever needs to happen in order for me to task more, because I've been working on and off, and I really do mean on and off, on this task since 2014. 2014. And I'm like barely halfway done. I'm barely over halfway done. I'm like, we need to pick up the goddamn pace on this task, because I'm not releasing this thing in 2022. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm gonna get this darn thing over with and see if I can move on to something else. I had suggested to do IJI, but that thing is a routing nightmare, and honestly, I don't think I have the experience under my belt. I've been doing this for a long time, but it's been very slow. I don't know, the thing, this is a really, really rambly segment, but I'm just gonna say it's kind of important to do that. Okay, this is really funny to me. This is Minecraft. There are a bunch of games down there. Absolutely none of them are Minecraft, or even Minecraft-like. Being a tasker means a variety of things. One of which is noticing things in the game that no one else would ever have noticed, but are really important for your tasks and your tasks only. Okay, so there's this ceiling block inside of Musical Kingdom, which is 4th level I'm entering in World 4. And just for playing around, I did a wall climb up a pipe, and I ended up inside of it, and it was empty, which is weird because there's visually no distinction. The whole the whole ceiling looks completely full. And I was like, okay, I clip into a wall on the right side, and I come out, and that's that. Into wall on right, come out wall. And that means that wall was 1 tile wide, because I know that if you can push yourself through a wall and you don't have to climb all the way up it, it's 1 tile wide. Okay, cool. I enter the wall from the other side, and it is not 1 tile wide. It's at least 2. So why? Also, by the way, I'm not aware of any other wall in the game that is hollow in this way. Like, at all. Every other wall I've ever encountered is solid. Why? There it is, the laundry I just brought up. And, didn't mention it, but we went to Target today, and hence got a lot of long sleeve shirts of 4 total styles, because I don't like trying on clothes. Oh god, the graphics card is being a temperamental bitch. Really now? Really now you're really doing this to me? Move the computer just slightly and... What the hell is going on? Oh god. Good morning, welcome to Sunday. Welcome to Sunday. So, apparently I'm going to be working on applications to places for summer internships. And this time, unlike last year, I don't have any, like, classes for that'll get in the way. So this time it's gonna happen. And also there's a lot of places I need to apply to. I'm so tired. I don't know why. I feel like I deliberately went ahead and was like, alright, I'm gonna stop. I went to bed relatively early for me, but it's just, I'm not really sure what I'm doing today. There's some had with having to submit a bug. I went ahead, there's another, as you saw yesterday, there was another graphics card incident. This time I felt like I laid my legs bent on the desktop's tower over there, and then all of a sudden it just went like bonkers. So I'm thinking that maybe there's something wrong with like the power cables or the way something's seated. Like something, like there's something that's very particular about that machine and its card. But probably what I'm gonna do is just sort of let it use that card for a while. And hopefully get like a new one for Christmas or whatever. I'm also the IMU should be coming out today in our time. There's something else I want to do. I want to record that. I want to edit that. I also want to edit the previews that there were and then get those out real quickly as sort of extra videos. What day is it? Sunday. So the vlog should have came out yesterday, so I'm not doubling up. It is a bit weird being like, why am I so stickling to consistency when there's no one watching? I'm like, and maybe there's some things where I can, once I can get more on track and edit and stuff, I'll be able to push everything closer. That'll be it for now. I am tired. I was doing resume work and stuff for so long today. And then I went off and I watched and posted a reaction to the new Boy Story thing, which is an advertisement. I've not been able to get a shower today. I underate for lunch. And heard about something really, really bad politically. And and I'm going back tomorrow. When this finally gets edited. Goodbye, A term.